she doing up there? What's she doing? Alright, it is the 29th of December. December is almost over, which means 2024 is almost over. I like the sound of even years, so 2024. And we're about to go into 2025. Not even, it's 25. So, anyways, I feel amazing because all I've had is coffee. Alright, and I do put my butter in my coffee. I put my Skinny Girl syrup in my coffee. I took an ibuprofen this morning, which also makes me feel amazing because when I woke up this morning, first of all, went to bed around 3. Had to lock the cats out of the room because Praline is climbing everything. Everything you saw in yesterday's video on that wall, plus my other walls, he is climbing. So I cannot sleep with him in there. It's impossible. I'm jumping up all night pulling him off the wall. So last night I shut the door and it was just mainly me in there. And at 10:20, the cats couldn't take it no more. And they were crying too much at my door. And opening the door meant he's going to climb my walls. Then I locked them all out and locked Piper in because she wanted in. Then she cried, blah, blah, blah. So I ended up staying awake. And we had a lot of windstorms and stuff, which was in yesterday's video because I put the video together without accidentally putting, maybe I'll put the little rain again in here, but accidentally adding that to yesterday's video. We're about to go to Food Lion. My mom has a big grocery list. Dino needs a few things, and I may or may not get anything. Well, I do need some Hawaiian rolls. They're what I can seem to eat. All right, this is safe food for MCAS, not keto. All right, right now, this doesn't have anything to do with keto. This has to do with finding foods that don't make me sick because unfortunately I have MCAS. And unfortunately, there's nothing that's keto on my safe food list right now. Later this evening, I might end up being sick because I am going to try some meats and stuff. And hopefully, we'll see how that goes. I am going off the theory of how I had to do it years ago. When I had episodes, I could eat meat. Like, I could eat chicken and stuff, but it had to be inside a dinner roll. They didn't have Hawaiian rolls back then, and I wouldn't have a reaction. If I just ate the boneless, skinless chicken breast by itself, I would have a reaction every time. So, we'll see what I end up eating today. I will let you know. Dino is almost ready, so we're gonna get out of here.
I was ready since this morning.
No, you weren't. You were asleep. You were sound asleep. And you were laying in bed playing on your phone. You just got clothes on. Anyways, I'll be back. I know I get sick if I eat this turkey breast by itself. So we are trying it with 2 Hawaiian rolls and some carrots. And see if that makes a difference. Maybe my stomach just can't process meat alone anymore. But out of vegetables, I have no reaction with carrots, and I have a minimum reaction with potatoes, but everything else I have a horrible reaction to. So this is what I got to work with. So we'll find out. I feel amazing. It's almost 3, and I'm going to cry if this destroys the rest of my day, but I'm starving. I'm actually getting nauseous from being so hungry, so I better eat before I get too sick. Alright, the turkey went over perfect. Now I'm trying the ground sirloin that I did myself, and it was in the freezer with a total of 30 carbs because I have 2 Hawaiian rolls on the bottom. Alright, a really quick video. As of right this minute, I have to take Dino to his appointment, which is about an hour and 30 minutes one way. I can't go in. The last time I ever gone in, they use a lot of alcohol for cleaning. And the last few times I have gone in, I've had horrible MCAS flares. 1, it's freezing in the building. 2, the smell of the alcohol. So I will only go in to make his appointments. And yes, I have to do it because I'm the one with all the calendar with everyone's appointments. My daughter can never be left alone, which means if my parents have an appointment, I can't have an appointment, and so on. And on top of it, she won't go to appointments with people, and she doesn't always act correctly when she does. So I have to work around everyone's schedule in my life. Everyone's schedule comes first. So I'll be out in the car for a few hours, on top of being in the car 3 hours driving. I'm looking probably at 5 hours easy, which means I need to bring my tablet because I'll probably get bored. Might even film during that time. I don't know. I forgot to film yesterday. So I'm still doing about between 160 carbs a day because I am doing 60 carbs in Hawaiian rolls. So 4 Hawaiian rolls right now. And the only reason I am doing that many carbs, that many Hawaiian rolls, is because I have discovered in the last 3 days that I can eat my frozen ground sirloin that I did, and I can eat the frozen turkey, real turkey breasts that is raw. If I pull it out, defrost it, and it has to go on those rolls. I have come up with a ratio of 3 ounces per roll, and I can handle it. I don't have heartburn. I don't get sick. Nothing happens. My heart doesn't race. My blood pressure doesn't drop. I am fine. Now my heart has been doing something funky, and I will tell you about that in a minute. So I am perfectly fine. 100%. I also I have discovered, which I don't have any right this minute, but I did discover for 2 days in a row, I can eat the cold potatoes. I don't know what it does to my blood sugar. I haven't looked because I'm scared that if it raises my blood sugar, it will raise it like a new normal person, y'all. It will raise it, not a diabetic. I am not type 2 diabetic anymore, okay? This summer we tried it. Last winter we tried it. Even when I was 255 pounds, I did the experiment, eat a donut, had 66 carbs, and I should have recorded it. I just did it for myself, and I was afraid y'all get upset, so I didn't record it. But my blood sugar never rose above 125. And right now, every time I take it, after I've eaten in an hour of eating potatoes, an hour eating the Hawaiian rolls, it is 95. 95. And I always went by the hour mark anyways, because my blood sugars it only went down after an hour. It never went up. So I haven't done the experiment yet, but I have learned it rewarms slowly in the microwave, or on the stove with some cheese, Kobe jack cheese, and a tiny bit of butter. I mean, tiny bit, only because it's, to me, potatoes that have been, it doesn't have milk and stuff, okay? It was the twice baked potatoes. Potatoes has been in the fridge, seem to have a weird texture, and if I put about a half a tablespoon of butter, I can change the texture a little. So I did discover that I could eat that as well with the meat, like the ground beef, and be fine. So those are the things I have been eating the last couple of days. I haven't been showing everything because some people want to see, but some people don't want to see. So right now I'm just telling you. So those are new things that I can add to the list, but it has to have those things with it. And so it's either tricking, because I've been told you can trick histamine response if you put stuff in there you know for sure you're not going to have a histamine response to, or this has nothing to do with my mast cell with the horrible GERD like everyone's been telling me it does. Like I've had multiple doctors tell me, including a GI specialist at UNC, that there's nothing they can do for my GERD. Well, one, I'm allergic to all the medications for it. Nexium, the off-brands, the other ones, the Toms, the Galvescons, I couldn't even do the pure baking soda in the water, magnesium, you name it. I've tried every single brand over the last 15 years, and actually way longer than that, since I was pregnant with my daughter. And most of them, they either swell my throat, they give me severe hives. Nexium sent me to the hospital. I was on Nexium for 15 years, and I went off of it because that was controlling my mast cell, and I didn't know it. I went off of it because I watched Dr. Berry say it could give you Alzheimer's and stuff, and it freaked me out. So I went off of it, and then when I tried to go back on it, I ended up in the ER with a horrible, horrible allergic reaction. I was so scared I was dying. So I've tried all of it, y'all. All of it. And I'm allergic to 99% of all herbs. A lot of people's like, well, take this. Can't do it. The reason I can't have yogurt, 1, is mast cell. 2, I can't have any yogurt that has those little healthy bion stuff, healthy little bugs for your stomach. Can't do it because I have reactions to them. Horrible. My throat swells. It's really bad. Can't even take the pill of them because I've tried that before. No. But what I was trying to get at is if it is just normal GERD, maybe this other YouTube GI doctor that I talked to, who does know about mast cell, said maybe some of my GI issues, not the ones where I'm throwing up and on the toilet at the same time, not the ones where my heart rate goes sky high, my blood pressure, because that's mast cell, but the ones that just give me GERD shooting out my nose and stuff, might just be GERD. It might just be that my stomach has so much acid that when I am sitting there eating just the meat, it breaks down so easy that I have all this extra stomach acid that just blows up out of me because it's too much. It needs something else to break down. And I can't do broccoli and stuff like that. I can't do any high fiber foods. I've never been able to process high fiber foods. I am on the ground dying, especially if it's a vegetable. I don't know what those cats are doing. So it could just be that because I am having the bread or potato, that it is breaking those things down and helping soak stuff up. All I know is I've had 3 very good, very minimum heartburn, very minimum reactions to anything other than sinuses right now because of the storms that blew through. And a few migraines, really bad migraines. But it's very, very minimum compared to what I was going through since a week before starting the doxycycline. And I was on that for 10 days. And then, like, the whole month of December was hell. Like, I have been going through mast cell and stomach hell 24/7. Oh, you're so bad. Get down. 24/7 heartburn. GERD heartburn. Not normal. This is insane. Since the 2nd week of November, I think, whenever I had to go off of eating all the meats and stuff, whatever that was, I have just been dying. This is the evil one. He has to get fixed on Friday. Oh no, mommy's so worried. I hate it because they're giving him all his shots and anesthesia all at the same time. I didn't want it that way, but they said it'll be fine. What's he doing? Are you trying to get outside? We're trying to find the buggies? Yeah. Mommy's gonna be gone for a long time today. No, don't be bad boy. Don't do it. Get down. Don't do it. Pretty, say I'm pretty. Oh gosh, the power went out. Hold on. Alright, so we are about to leave, but I had to go inside and change my shirt, y'all. It is so hot out here that I was dying. Did a little bit of makeup. Kind of messed it up, but oh well. I weighed in today. Did I put in this video or did I put in tomorrow's video? I guess today. So 200.2. I'm just even eating these carbs, thank God I'm not drastically going up at all, which is a miracle. And I'm not going up in inches at all. I'm actually still going down. So that's a plus. And I think he's ready, so I'll talk to y'all when I get there. Alright, so I've already been sitting out here for 25 minutes. I'm really hoping, they said it should only take an hour. I'm hoping that's true. Because someone is burning. So we're in the middle of nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. It is 20 minutes from here to the nearest gas station, store, anything. We're in farm country. And someone's burning. So I didn't go inside, so I don't have any kind of reactions from the freezing cold, because it's freezing in there. They keep it extremely cold, and they use 1 billion pounds of alcohol. The whole building smells like it could catch fire any second. But I'm having some reactions to whatever they're burning out here. Probably a bonfire. I don't know, but it's killing me. Y'all, this shampoo is like bringing my actual color back in my hair. Like, it is making a huge difference. Huge difference. Can't really see there. You can see I have blonde and darker blonde. I call it brown, and the salon always yells at me. It's blonde. It's not a brown. But next to this blonde, it doesn't look blonde. But I'm dying. I'm dying because I'm in pain sitting in the car, and I'm not walking out there. It's a little creepy. Other than these buildings right here, there's nothing else but woods and farmland and something obviously dead because there's tons of vultures been circling. And there's smoke. So hopefully I don't get sick. Hope everyone has an amazing, happy, safe New Year's Eve. My plan was to get all dolled up and to go into Fayetteville because they're doing like a Circus Olay type theme, and it looked like it was going to be so much fun, but that's not happening now. Dino don't like to do multiple things in a day. Let's see if I can feel good tomorrow and drag him to Planet Fitness. He always says it's my fault we don't go to the gym. But every time I ask, he doesn't feel like it, or it's the wrong time, I've waited too late, or he'd rather go do something else. Every single time. Alright. When he did not live here, I used to go to the Y every single day until COVID struck. And it would be random. Just random, but I went every day. But it was random times because I don't know when I'm going to fill up to it, and I don't know when my ADHD will let me do it. But I still went every day and did it. It was just random times, and he hates that. He can't stand that. Let me see if I can get this to hold. Hold on. Alright, I think I got it situated. It is a new mounting thing I got off the TikTok shop. Had to wait for a second. There's a vehicle that was out here really loud. He was having their engine on. There's a lot of people coming and going right now. Actually, it turned out to be a hot day today, 70, but it's supposed to be cold again tomorrow. So hopefully y'all can hear me. I don't want to talk too loud with everyone staring, everyone coming and going, but I am so bored. So bored. My morning coffee, it is now 3:40, so I made this sucker at 11 something. That's how long it takes me to drink my coffee. So when people say, oh my gosh, that's so much coffee in a day, I'm not downing them. I drink it like water. And I have one in the back. I made me a new one before we left the house at 150 because I'm gonna run out of this. I have about probably this much left, and I'm gonna run out way before I get home, and I'm gonna be thirsty. And water doesn't work right now. Doesn't matter what water I choose. I get horrible heartburn. The only way I can drink the water is to boil it to make it distilled. And I'm not saying I can go buy distilled water and use it. I have to boil it myself. And that's why I can drink the coffee and not have a reaction to the water. So if you're going to have to boil the water and take all the nutrients out, you might as well drink it as coffee because you ain't getting nothing else in that water. Also remember, I use a whole entire dropper of Keto Child's electrolyte drops in every coffee. So I use 3 droppers a day. I think it says use 2 to 4 a day. So I am getting some electrolytes, and then sometimes I put salt in them as well. Yep, teeny bit left. But as I was saying, I am going to try. The only resolution that I'm giving myself, like New Year's resolution, because I normally do not do that, is to try to get to Planet Fitness or the Y. I prefer Planet Fitness, and yes, I'm stupid. I have memberships to both. I should cancel the Y. Like, I pay not to go, but it is horrible and costs so much more if I was to cancel. Like, I'm grandfathered in prices. So 2 to 3 times a week for all of next year, if possible. And that is hard for me. I don't like making those kind of resolutions. So let's do it this way instead. 2 to 3 times a week, going to a gym or using my Oculus headset. So I don't play games on my Oculus headset. I do the workouts only. And it is hard right now because I get really dizzy easy. I'll explain what's going on with my heart rate in a second. And I also am in tons of fibromyalgia pain, like excruciating pain. Like, I also have the pain from long haul COVID where my bones friggin' hurt so bad my bones won't stop hurting. They feel like they are being crushed 24/7, and that is different from my fibromyalgia pain. My fibromyalgia pain is nerve and skin pain. Like, the roots of my hair hurt, physically hurt. So my heart rate's been acting stupid the last few days. I was worried my electrolytes were off or something because it can be caused by that. My resting heart rate is 60. I have this watch here, my Samsung watch. It has been on me for years, different every one. They come out with like a new, each year I get a new one. And it has measured my rates, and it has an average for the last 5+ years of what my resting, what my workout, what my walking, what my stress ones are, everything. But the last few nights, it did not do it last night as low, but I was having problems with it going insane. And yes, I ended up getting my blood pressure thing, taking my blood pressure, which was low normal, taking my blood pressure, and also taking my heart rate with it to make sure it was right, because it kept going off all night. Because not sleeping, just in resting, it was kept jumping between 56 and 46, and then back into the 60s all night long. It was driving me insane for a couple of nights in a row. For some reason, my pulse was getting down to 46, which is bradycardia, which is what my dad had to go to the hospital for. But then it didn't do it last night. And then yesterday I had way more salt. I had way more potassium because I was eating the turkey breast. So here's the thing. My mom's like, well, you're allergic to turkey. Eat some bananas then for potassium. I was like, Mother, that's all I said. She's like, oh yeah, you've always been deadly allergic to bananas. I have an EpiPen for bananas. But I used to get plenty of potassium between my blood pressure pill, that's potassium, and eating a crap ton of chicken breasts. But I haven't been able to do that for a year. So I've been having issues with my potassium for the first time ever being too low. I also can't really go grab strawberries and different things. I don't remember strawberry has potassium. It has vitamin C though. But, y'all, I am starving. I'm used to already eating by now, and it is making me nauseous how hungry I am. I should have brought some Hawaiian rolls or something. This is what happens. So when right now, because I'm eating carbs, when I go too many hours of not eating, I get hungry and then nauseous, and then I have severe heartburn from that reason. I told myself to bring 2 Hawaiian rolls just in case, but I didn't do it. My blood sugar also has been dropping extremely low on me. Like in the 50s as well, making me feel horrible, like I'm dying. Keto, carnivore, ketovore, low carb, all works. But when you have mast cell and you can only eat certain foods without literally dying, like, it is what it is. I've had to accept it, okay? I've fought against it, cried against it for 2 years now because it's not going away. I can have periods of time when I can do a carnivore diet and be fine, and then I can't. And I'm at the I can't right now. Every time I eat just meat or cheese, I get sick, and there's no keto vegetables I can eat without getting sick. Alright. I'm the girl who hasn't had condiments basically in years. I haven't had mustard in a year. I've only used a few tablespoons of mayonnaise this year, like maybe 1 of the small bottles of mayonnaise. I haven't had ketchup in 5+ years. I haven't used a spaghetti, a red sauce, or anything for anything I eat in years. Like, my diet's very bland and boring, and right now it's even worse. And when Dino gets out here, we're going to have to run to the Food Lion, because we're going to pass the Food Lion. Because I'm going to need to go in there and get me some friggin' Hawaiian rolls, or see if they have the carrots I can eat, because there is no way I'm making an hour and 15 minutes home, because the Food Lion is 15 minutes from here, or 20 minutes from here. There's no way. No way. I will throw up. I'm getting more and more nauseous as I'm talking to y'all. Now I might pass, or if I can find a gas station with Kobe Jack cheese. I don't like Food Lion cheese. There is not a brand there. I don't like Tillamook anymore. Y'all, since I have had Lidl's, not Aldi's, I don't like Aldi's, but Lidl's friggin' Kobe Jack cheese, I don't like any other brand. I used to love Tillamook. I hate it now. It doesn't taste right. It tastes not as creamy. I just really love Lidl's. Like, it's perfect, and it's so much cheaper. You buy a block for under $2, and then you cut it up yourself. Sorry, really nauseous. Maybe I'll stop talking and just close my eyes. But then again, this is a really creepy place, so I don't know. What else? So that's my resolution, to try to force myself to be more physical. Crap, I'm going to end up having to go to the bathroom. So one very too much information is when I get nauseous like this, I end up getting diarrhea if I don't eat. Like, it's weird. No one can tell me why. And like I said, I've gone to a GI specialist, and nobody can tell me what's wrong. Like, when it comes to that. Like, why, like, my body is doing some weird, funky stuff. And everyone is saying, well, that's MCAS. Some people on MCAS has these issues. Some people on blah, blah, blah. Here's the problem. Now that my records show that I have MCAS, now that I've been tested multiple times and I have MCAS, it is like fibromyalgia diagnosis. It is like a polycystic ovary syndrome diagnosis. It is a fat person's diagnosis. Means everything gets blamed on it. Okay, if you have a new weird symptom, oh well, it's just your MCAS. But is it though? Is it? Is it? We don't. Is it? See, I thought doctors, GI doctors, could do more than scoping up or down your body, right? Because back in 2020, they used to do like MRIs, they used to do ultrasounds, they used to do different tests where you drank something or ate something, see how long it took your body to digest food. Like, they used to do other tests. But mine says there's no test she can give me since I can't be scoped. It's an hour and a half one way to where I go. And there is no way my dad could drive that. And they could not sit out there during the procedure. And my mom sure as hell couldn't do it. And they won't let me drive. Like, the doctors won't. You can't drive afterwards. And you can't have an Uber. So there's no way I can get it done. It is just impossible. Even if I don't have a reaction. And the upscope can never happen because there's nothing they could give me to clear out my system. Because the fallback, when you can't have the clean out stuff, which I cannot because one of the main ingredients, I am EpiPen allergic, is magnesium. And I am allergic to magnesium. I can only have very small dose and I get really sick from it. And the amount of dose you would have to have, I would be desperately ill. Also, I can't have my electrolytes from Keto Chow every single day because of the magnesium in it. I also think that's why sometimes I can have my Keto Chow, as long as it doesn't have cinnamon. I can have my Keto Chow and then all of a sudden I can't have it. It's because I had too much magnesium and I had to stop taking my magnesium pill. And the problem is your body needs magnesium and my magnesium's low. But my body is reacting to magnesium extremely bad. Also, I found out I haven't taken my vitamin D pills because I found out, I think I know why I was getting so sick. Not only do they have a lot of soybean oil, MCT oil, but they have a few other things in it that I have reactions to. But I also need my vitamin D. So once a week, I might be getting myself sick to take this vitamin D. Because it's just once a week. Welcome to my crazy life that I don't know how to fix. But I am trying the best I can. I don't want to stay this size. One, because I love my other clothes to death. And I would like to throw all these out and start wearing my other ones. So I don't want to stay a large to an extra large. I want back in my mediums and smalls. I want under 180, period. And then Dino told me I should keep those clothes because my weight just does what it wants when it wants. But I think I know how to control it better. Because before, when wheat products were the only things I could eat, I ate wrong wheat products. I ate stuff that had sugar in it as well. I was just like, oh, hell with it. Also, I gained a lot of weight in the beginning when Dino first moved here because of the fighting and the stress over food. At that time, he was saying it was very unhealthy for me, and it was a fight. Every meal was a huge fight. Every meal was just eat it, stop being this way, blah, blah, blah. Like, it was awful. Awful. And I gave in. And that's how I went from 155 to the 180s, 190 range. Because the fight was destroying me. It was too much for me. But now I am back to shut the hell up. Yes, I cussed. That is me now. That is the girl I am back to. And I told him that I'm not going to be nice anymore. I'm not going to be polite. I don't care if I have a bad attitude. This is my health, and that's all that matters. And I'm sick of hearing this shit, right? That, it's my life. I'm not gonna live. I just like when people tell me I'm mad, but I'm not. Like, my daughter did that to me again. And I'm like, I can't take y'all no more. None of y'all. I am not mad. I'm excited about what I'm telling you. This is an excitement. And everyone says I'm mad. And I'm like, I had gone to therapy. I stopped going to her because I don't like her. But she told me to just tell them the truth. I will tell them when I'm mad. Okay, I will tell you when I'm mad. I will tell you, since you can't tell the difference because my emotions are really big and exciting. I will tell you, if I'm mad at you, I'm going to say, look, I'm pissed off at you. Okay? Otherwise, I'm just excited trying to tell you something. That's all. Okay? One, I'm a Southern girl. My voice gets a little loud when I'm excited. I get a little, handsy and talkative because I'm excited about something. Oh my gosh, I just realized the sun is really, there we go. That's a little better. All right. So I get a little excited. Oh, I just noticed that I think my makeup was too red today. Sometimes I think I look better without the makeup. I didn't put blush on. I meant to put blush on. My face looked so red through here that I didn't do it, but now it doesn't have a line. Okay, maybe because I have ADHD and I express things bigger than most people. I don't know. But for the last couple years, I'm being told I'm mad when I'm not mad. And then that makes me mad because I have to sit and argue that I'm not mad. I'm just trying to explain something. I'm just trying to have a conversation. So that's over too. I will now be telling people if I'm mad at them, and if they can't get over that, I'm not going to argue with it anymore. I'm just going to just shut up and walk away and not talk to those people anymore. And yes, I'm talking about my family, because my family's the only people I ever get to talk to. Ever. Okay. I was so upset when we were driving here, and Dina, I was talking about how, when I was 18, I used to get in the car and just go to a different state. I drove like 15 hours to a different state just for the heck of it. But I had my own car, my own money, my own life. I lived wherever I wanted. And then I did this before I met him, and he's like, you have cats now. I'm like, bitch, I know. You brought those damn cats, those 3, into the house to trap me and make me a prisoner, because you say once you have an animal, you never get to go anywhere again in your life. Because he doesn't like to travel. And I was going to be not allowed to travel. And now he's like, now you have 9. You had 8. You have 9. Even with 8, you weren't going anywhere. Even with 1, you're never going anywhere again. I'm like, okay, that might be my reality, but we don't need to put it in my face constantly, because then it makes me angry that I was trapped. And then it makes me angry that you're pointing out that all hope and joy in my life is out the window. I'm the one that does everyone's errands. I take everyone everywhere. Don't take my fantasy hope away from me that one day I will be able to go get on a plane and visit my sister where she lives. Don't take my hope away that I'll be able to get in the car, drive 12 hours to Orlando, Florida, and go meet Wendy and them this summer. Okay? The summer coming up. All right. So, because that is my goal right now, is to be healthy enough to do that. Because right now I'm not healthy enough to do that. I wasn't healthy enough because of the MCAS. I can't be on the road by myself in case I have a horrible episode. But I am trying to heal my body so I can go do things again. Okay. I think it would be okay for him to watch the cats for a few days. Then no one make a comment about this. He doesn't watch my videos. Please do not comment about anything I've said. Okay, I think it would be okay for him to watch them for a few days. Maybe 4 or 5 days. Okay? For me to go down there. It would be my money anyways. Right? It's not like I'm using his money. It would be my money. But in my mind, that is my plan. Whether or not I actually get to do it, because my dad does have to have heart surgery sometime this spring. So it's a chance I don't get to go. And the thing might even be in spring. I don't remember. But don't tell me I can't go. Let me dream that I'm going, and then at the end, when I don't get to go, my mind will be like, yeah, you weren't going. But at least you got to have some hope for a while. That's how I've lived my whole entire life. Hoping one day I'll get to do something. Hoping one day things will be different. That's how I lived my whole life. And that's how I get through my life. That's how I get through every day. And when I get a little too upset, I have friggin' 8 friggin' little fur balls. Willow doesn't count. She doesn't love me. Who will come cuddle with their mommy and say it's going to be okay. Because when mommy is crying, they're all on top of me. So, I get through my life. I'm a Pisces. I daydream. So, hoping one day I get to do my little daydreams, right? Get to actually do something. So, don't burst my bubbles. I know I have 9 cats. I know the likelihood to ever be able to do anything away more than 5 hours away is virtually impossible. However, we don't have to tell me. And he thinks I'm crazy when I say that. He says this shouldn't make a difference if I know that, and being reminded of that is the same thing. No, because this little brain can pretend that will be different. So I'm going to shut up, because I will just ramble, because I'm completely bored out here, and I've already rambled to y'all for over 30 minutes. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's after 4. Hopefully he'll be done soon. Maybe I should sneak in there and pee real fast, quickly. But yeah, y'all, I did this, like, whenever I made the video washing my hair. So these, even though I'm not using any product, the wave is staying good enough for me for multiple days. Also, my hair looks like I just washed it today, and I didn't. It was whatever day I told you in the video. So, anyways, shutting up now. Alright, it is a nice evening. So I'm out here enjoying the Christmas. Not sure when I'll be taking them down. A lot of them, like these ones, I like to take them down and the decorations sooner than later. Not because I don't want to enjoy them, but because I want them to last more years. Oh, that one lit up. That one lit up. That one. But this one did not. I wonder, is it even on? Oh, maybe it's not on. Hold on. It wasn't on. It's solar power. It's kind of cute. Got them really cheap. This one I don't think is getting any light, so I'm not even going to fool with that one. But January, February time frame starts to get so cold that I can't leave the stuff out too long. I don't want it all to like shatter and break. People are doing fireworks. Because otherwise, if I was inside my house, this whole section here would be left out for the whole winter time frame. But it is outside. 7, just got home. Still need to eat something. I did get a cheese stick, a Kobe Jack cheese stick, just a little one. That's all the gas station had. $2 for that tiny little stupid thing. But it tied me over and it made my nausea go away. I just feel super stressed all of a sudden out of nowhere. Probably because I was told I was yelling when I wasn't, and was told I was mad when I wasn't. That has literally killed me for years now. I can't be me. I can't be excited. I can't be happy because I'm told I'm mad and yelling. Anyways, don't think we're doing anything tomorrow. Maybe go to Planet Fitness if it's open. Maybe. We'll see. Costco's closed. Everywhere seems to be closed, so. And I guess I'll show you what I eat when I eat. Alright, this was on a stove in a bag. I wasn't here. I didn't put it on the stove in the bag. But somehow the stove turned on. I just spent forever getting plastic off the stove. But I just bought it. It is cracked all the way up now. It's still hot and it's been an hour. It is cracked all the way on the bottom because it caught fire. See that? See why it's black? It caught fire. Put a hole in it. I'm gonna have to Mod Podge it or something. Stupid thing. At least, you know, did smell the fire and turned it off. Because I was not home. I think I am going to walk around for a little while. It's the last night of the year. I'm a little irritated. Come outside, breathe, cool off some. Look at that star. Or it's Jupiter. I don't know. Or Venus. Whichever one's the bright one. I don't remember. I never thought at 46 this would be my life. Guess we never know how things are going to be, right? You never know. We can make all the plans, all the dreams, and none of it matters. And even when I'm trying to be satisfied and happy with having my little garden and little brat where, will say stupid stuff to make me feel trapped. And that's really hard on someone with ADHD to feel like a prisoner and trapped. But anyways, Happy New Year's Eve. I probably won't film anymore and I'm just gonna walk around.